Jeremiyah Love is my RB1 for the 2026 NFL Draft. And he's a special running back, one of the best that I've graded over the last 5 to 7 years. And guys, we're going to go through the film. We're going to talk about something that he needs to fix, right? One of the concerns I have with his game. We're going to go through pass protection. We're going through pass receptions, big plays, and just his natural rushing ability. So let's get into the film. Now, I love Jeremiyah Love's game. I'm a big fan of his game. I think he's a special back. He's my RB1, and it's not even close, but he's got to stop doing one specific thing, and that's not protecting himself. Like, he puts himself in some what is this? Like, no. We cannot be out here just just, no, you are not an anime character, all right? We are not about to be hurdling guys in congestion. This guy's going at the tree trunk. He's trying to chop you at the legs. I get the idea of hurdling, but you are also, there's two defenders. They're converging together to make contact with you, and then you take a hard tumble where you got a somersault midair. Don't want that. All right, now we got a screenplay. Good job getting out in the open field. Get through, and we hurdle again. No, stop hurdling, Jeremiyah. I think he said he might, and I think he stopped hurdling at a certain point during the season. I think he was on ESPN College Game Day. The best, to me, the best pregame football or just pregame sports broadcast is College Game Day on ESPN. No, nobody's touching them. Nobody. So what you have here is, I think he said on there he was working out pregame. I think it might have been before the Pittsburgh game. And he said, I got to stop hurdling. And they said, yeah, you probably need to stop doing that. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But look at his eye. No, we don't want that. Like, the contact, like, it's very Jaden Daniels-esque when he was coming out of LSU, and he would just take those weird, like, he got like spine bustered, suplexed. And it's like, hey, can we protect ourselves, right? Can we protect ourselves? Really good patience, footwork. Another situation, hurdles a guy who's attacking him low, and then you get hit immediately, right? If it's an open field, guys, I promise you, I'm not mad about this, but he's got he only one career fumble on 433 career carries. So he protects the football, but when you do things like this, you're not protecting the football at the same time. Just being completely honest here, right? We got to protect the football. Now, this is a situation where really good. I love the run, right? Love the patience. This is when you hurdle. It's just you and the defender. I'm fine with that. You and the defender, and I'm perfectly cool with it. But this is something I want to see him just take out of his game, or just be more calculated with overall. Let's look at his ability on third downs and true drop back sets to not have to come off the field, because he's not only a receiver, he's a pass protector as well. Texas A&M running a simulated look and pressure look, and you see here in full speed, he's able to pinpoint and identify the threat, and he neutralized that threat, right? So again, you got Cassius Howell, you got they're mugging the A and the B gap situation. You don't know which one of these guys are going to trigger, who's going to drop off. You don't know, right? But I love how Jeremiyah is able to quickly identify which one of these backers, 27, 21, who is going to actually trigger. 27 drops off, Cassius Howell drops off. Torian York, 21, he triggers. Great block, good leverage, played with the good strength and physicality. Allow your quarterback get the ball to the tight end for a big explosive play down the field. Now, same look, we flip the entire formation. Cassius Howell is on the offensive left side. Torian York is on the offensive right side. He's in the B gap, right? It's just flipped. Now you have a kind of a nickel or safety defender that is on the right here. He's going to walk up on the line of scrimmage. You got him and 27. Those are the two guys that are going to be key here. And one thing, I don't know their pass protection rules in terms of Notre Dame. I don't know their rules. But what I will say is, one thing I've noticed is that they have Jeremiyah Love on one side of the formation a lot, and then work back across the formation to get a free runner off the opposite edge. So when you see this play out, I would not try to blame him specifically. This is something I've noticed that they do with him a lot. So what we're going to have here, they send everybody except for Cassius Howell. They drop him off. Number 25, he comes off as a free blitzer. Torian York, they're running basically running two stunts or two D-line games, right? With Torian York creating the pressure, then the defensive tackle at the zero tech, he creates the pressure, which allows 27 to loop in, all while 25 is a free runner as well. Jeremiyah Love goes over physical block on 25, but because nobody on the interior offensive line picks up 27, quarterback is sacked, right? But again, typically, what do you do here in the situation? Teams go big on big, small on small in terms of pass protection rules. Now, when you're dealing with a twist and stunt, you are, yes, you make that contact with the guy that you're initially lined up against, but you pass him off. If your guy is there to take it, you pass him off and you keep your head on the swivel. 70 and 74 didn't communicate well. 27 getting scot-free to the quarterback. That's not on Jeremiyah Love. Heck, 25 is even telling him, let me play that back real quick. 25 is even telling him, hey, look, man, your quarterback's sacked. Because they know he blocks with physicality. Blocking is like defense in the NBA to an extent. It's a desire. It's a want to. It's not just, it's a will and a skill thing. You gotta want to do it, but you also have to have the skill and the technique and everything else. And you also have to have the mentality. Even though he's not a 225-pound back, he has that mentality, and you love to see it. Now, we're going to go here against Purdue. And again, we're going to get a free runner off the edge, working back across the formation, meet him with physicality. Looks like a extra, that's either an overhang linebacker or a nickel defender or safety, but a good job meeting him with physicality, knocking him out of the frame. You like to see that and getting him out of the picture. Right here, now this is one of the rare ones. He was on the same side, same side of the formation, same side that he's going to get the block on. But he identifies the free runner, boom, makes a contact, physicality, and then gets the pancake. I love how he blocks in the backfield. Again, pass catching, look at the physicality. I'm going to finish it. Pancake. Pass catching ability, also pass protection. That is going to allow you to stay on the field all 3 downs. Jeremiyah Love is a weapon as a receiving running back out of the backfield. This isn't a guy that's just going to catch screens. I believe he's got somebody that has a ceiling of 50, 60, even 70 receptions in a season in the right offense. Let's look at him here. He's on the field with Jadarian Price, his backup running back in the backfield, kind of almost Alvin Kamara-esque in his rookie year with Mark Ingram with the New Orleans Saints. He's in the slot. Jeremiyah Love's in the slot versus Keontae Scott, the star nickel defender for the Miami Hurricanes. It is man-to-man with the blitz from the outside corner across the board. Great route here. Great stem work, great leverage, great at the break point, no wasted motion. But, hey, X receiver's supposed to clear out. Doesn't do a good job beating the press alignment. So he's delayed and causing some issues there. Quarterback is spinning out on this kind of a weak side sprint out almost, with Jadarian Price as kind of the lead blocker to keep him clean and everything. But even with the quarterback, his first start, he's late. It's not clear. Things of that nature. But again, watch the stem here, guys. Watch the stem. I love it. Forcing him to go from square in terms of Keontae Scott, from being just a square defender in man coverage to, hey, you got to pick a side. Open that gate. And when he opens the gate, now you allow the receiver, in this case the running back, to be able to plant, get upfield, cross your face, work back up the seam, and then break at the, round that route out at the top of the route. And again, if things are clear, this is a clear big play, first down, and you're inside inside their 25, inside their 30. And it's just a play that allows you to be inside the high red zone. So you can run him in those situations, and you could use him as a receiver from a receiver alignment standpoint. Again, great job by Keontae Scott working back in phase with the bought time off the late throw. Now here, he's used as a coverage indicator. He's going to run an out route. They motion the little quick short motion. Hey, does that linebacker flow with you? Oh, he does. That's man-to-man coverage. Give your young quarterback answers to the test pre-snap. Ball is behind, so placement's not there, but secure catch, and we got some yards to stay ahead of the chains, right? In that situation, if it's a 1st and 10, hey, we get that 3, 4, 5 yards. Hey, that puts us in a good second and manageable. Same thing, opposite side of the formation. Does he flow with you? Yes. Again, give your young quarterback the answers to the test, right? Out route ball is better this time on the 4. He goes ahead, makes a secure catch, traps it to his frame, stops, pivots, gets back upfield, first down, right? Being able to do these things and making plays as a versatile receiver out of the backfield. Good job pivoting, turning, pivoting, and getting upfield. Here, you get mesh rail where he's got the wheel route out of the backfield, create some confusion from with the defense. Ball is off target, but he goes ahead with one hand, taps it back to himself. He's able to make the play, right? Not an accurate throw by any means. But I just think you look at the fact that with Jeremiyah Love, that speed and everything, we're going to get into his big playmaking ability a little bit later. And this is what I talked about, that jet pop pass. Hey, Texas A&M did a great job funneling this to the sideline, making him go east and west instead of being able to get north and south. But again, Damian Parson in the backfield, him in the slot, and we can do these type of things. He brings that ability to open your playbook from a receiving standpoint. Jeremiyah Love is a big play waiting to happen. Let's look at the tape. Let me show you how he gets it done. One of the biggest benefits to his game, one of his biggest strengths, is the home run hitting sprinter speed. He can go from 0 to 60 in the blink of an eye. But to listen, you can if you don't have vision, if you don't have patience, what we like to say on the Locked On NFL Draft podcast, you go nowhere fast. And we got split flow inside zone here. And I love how Jeremiyah reads the action, reads the leveraging, and then reads the second level defender to buy some time, allow that block, because you got to see it. Let's rewind it real quick. I want you guys to see it here. You have the center snaps the ball, and that center pushes 97 to his right guard. But his eyes are now on 23. So I need to be able to buy some time as the running back so you can then make your contact with that linebacker, right? Now, because what do you see 23 does? I get a little hype here, guys. So you got to bear with me. I listen, film. I love what I do. So what you're going to get here, 23 is going to jump. He's laterally jumping because he's trying to find Waldo. Where's Waldo? Where's the ball? And when he jumps out there and he's on the hash and they are eye to eye, that little delay, that hesitation from Jeremiyah Love allows the center to get hands on, secure him, and now I can get into open field. It's a field thing. It's a nuance thing. It's vision, right? It's not just reading your blocks and finding an open lane. It's realizing and understanding the first level of the offensive line. The first level is fine. What happens with the next level? I got to identify that guy and help my offensive lineman create some better blocking angles to secure and seal that off. And right here against Boston College, he got caught against USC for 65. He took this, 95, 96 yards, right? So we're going to get wide zone to the left, and you're going to have number 7, the tight end, the H-back off the ball here on the backside of the formation. He's going to get a seal. But this play, I know it's easy to point, hey, the offensive line created a gaping hole, a big lane. Well, let's let that play out first. Because while you think it's just the offensive line, creating a big gain, if he hits, there's multiple open lanes that he can hit here, right? He can cut it to his left. He can take it right up off the inside of 76, or he can work right around between 54 and 75. But it's the patience. It's the Le'Veon Bell, Kenneth Walker skip. Watch him skip, walk, plant, cut. Now I get into the creases. Now I get into the alley, and now I get in the open space, and we make this a foot race. These are the things that he does that I'm telling you right now. I'm going to keep saying it, guys. This is a special running back. This is a special running back. Because again, it's not just a home run hitting speed. It's not just reading your keys and reading your blocks. It's so much more than that. It is being patient and helping those guys. Give them time. Give them time to make their blocks, because another key block here, that his skip and this maneuver, right? This patience, watch it. Watch it here, right? Wide receiver number 8 gets up, gets that block on that safety. That does not happen if Jeremiyah Love does not buy time, if he is not patient in the backfield. Le'Veon Bell, Kenneth Walker III, it's Super Bowl MVP. It's those type of things. We're going to see it again here. We're going to get a power play with that kind of I think it's a GT counter. I think it was a guard tight end counter. And they let him up the gap, right? Up the hole. You got the tight end. So that guard is going to go and kick out the backside edge rusher here. They're going to leave him unblocked. That's typically what you see on the slice action, where the tight end goes and gets that guy on the split flow. Which you got the guard. Guard goes, pins him, right? Boom, pinballs him, seals that. Number 88 is going to lead him right up the alley, right up the gap. And watch how patient he is to follow that block. Now you get an open field, peripheral vision. That extra step, guys, I'm telling you, listen to me. Listen. That extra step here, boom. And then just the spin move. Because that extra step upfield forces that safety, who's already low towards the box anyway, forces him to think, okay, he's about to go. He's about to change gears. Boom. Now I spin off you. And it's like an and one mixtape, right? And he's got educated feet. His footwork is so good. And he's so patient as a runner. Now you're talking about patience again, and then vision, and then making right decisions on the fly. We'll let it play out, and then we're going to rewind it back. We'll let it play out, we're going to rewind it back. So what we're going to have here is you're going to have that defender here. He's triggering, and he's setting a hard edge essentially to where you're not getting outside, getting on the perimeter. I'm not letting you get to the sideline to hit your 0 to 60 or 0 to or 60 to 100, whatever. You're not about to hit top gear and then outrun my safety who's all the way in the middle of the field. We're not going to have that. Well, Jeremiah Love says, I don't really care what you're going to have, or what you think you're going to have, rather. I don't care about that. He doesn't care about that at all. He's going to cut up field. And this is a highly congested situation. Cut up field and then outrun 4, 5, maybe 6 defenders. His top end speed is just outstanding. It's overwhelming, guys. We're going to watch it here from the end zone angle. Watch how he's able to, when he plants, right? Got hat on the hat on the hat. Number 2, plant, right? And now I just outrun everybody. And this guy's fighting for his doggone life, right? He's fighting for his life, man. Trying his best to get back up there and to make the tackle on Jeremiah Love. This is a special, explosive playmaking running back. Jeremiah Love is such a talented and natural runner of the football with patience, with vision, nuance, footwork. Let's take a look at it. So here against Miami, you're going to have Eli Raritan go into motion, short motion. He's going to lead him up the A gap. But as you're going to see here from the end zone angle, Jeremiah Love does such a great job of pressing with patience and intent. He's reading and he identifies, hey, Ruben Bain he's already in the gap. He's going to shed this block. He's in position to make a tackle. Then you see the stop-start ability, right? To be able to, similar to Kenneth Walker, and that ability to press deep into the line of scrimmage and still bounce out of that and cut out of that and then get upfield. Hands, or in this situation, I meant to say feet. Feet and eyes have to be paired, have to be married together. And then that stop-start ability is just fantastic for Jeremiah Love. Here is just simple, trying to set an edge for the linebacker, him triggering downhill and not having enough speed to get to the point of attack, right? Because Jeremiah Love, he makes such quick decisions on the fly like this, where some running backs will still try to press it with patience and, okay, I can stiff arm 56. I can jump cut 56 and juke 56. Jeremiah Love says, screw all of that. I can just run right by you. And then, hey, start with a stop and with the back juke like Reggie Bush. This is another one. And this play went for an explosive game, went for a touchdown. And it is just the lateral cutting ability and the vertical cutting ability when he needs to make those cuts, right? So you see him press, identifies, hey, that the edge of the defense is getting washed down by Raritan. So now I get to get out to the perimeter. I got a lot of space to work. And then making the hard plant, boom, lateral cut, get around. Another hard cut, get around, stiff arm. And now I get around the edge, and it's a foot race. And anytime it's been a foot race, how many times have we seen him get caught on film? So far on this breakdown, it's only been against USC. Hard plant, cut around. Another little shimmy, less hard of a plant from that angle, but more of a nice little plant and cut and get upfield and get around the edge. And here against Purdue again, this is a guy that you lead him and he gets right. He's going to get into the open space and use that speed and that burst. And when you have these pulling plays, right, those kind of GT counter type of plays, guard and tackle, plays where, hey, they're going to lead him up to the lane. Good job with the block on by 76. Then 59 getting him to 4, and he's like 21. I'm not, like, forget all that. It's nothing but space and opportunity out here. And again, that sight adjustment and that peripheral vision to find open lanes. Here, attacking, spin, like, and we're going to see from the end zone angle. Wow, I love this run a lot because you see him press, cut inside, right? Doesn't allow, like, just quick footedness, right? And quick movements, because some backs where they got tripped up off the feet of their blocker there. Now you got three three white jerseys upfield in a line like preschoolers, and he hits him with a spin move and loses all three, right? And that's it's just he's got such an innate ability to make you miss, and, like, again, be that one cut running back, plant, spin out of there. This is a special running back, guys. Special running back. I know the generational stuff. I don't tag players generational because that's a lazy term to me. I call them special, elite. Like, I won't call guys can't miss. So that's another one because that's just not true for the most part. But just special back, a special back. Here we're going to close this thing out with another run here. And just that ability to gear down, plant, like, and not even a hard plant. It's just gear down, flip his hips, and turn. Watch it. Gear, like, it's just easy money for him. It's just light work. When you watch a guy be able to press, read the leverage, and now cut off of that. Gear down, sink his hips like a receiver running a route, and then out of the breaks. And then you see him hit 0 to 60. That's the film breakdown, the film study on Jeremiyah Love, my RB1 for the 2026 NFL Draft. And dare I say, he is going to finish in the tier for me with the Jahmyr Gibbs, with the Bijan Robinsons. I think he is going to be, and he projects to be, one of the most impactful running backs in the NFL draft that we've seen over the past couple of years. Pass catching, pass protection, handle between the tackles, run work on inside zones and gap scheme runs and following lead blockers, to that big play ability. If you give him a crease, the patience that he runs with, the footwork and vision that he runs with, but then also that pass catching ability out the backfield, in the slot, what have you. He can do it all, and there's really nothing that he doesn't bring to the table. And I'm just so excited to watch him just mature as a player at the NFL level. I think he's a top 10, he's a top 3 grade and player for me, but I think he's going to be a top 10 pick, as he should, because he's just that good. So, guys, please, hopefully I earned your subscription. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, and hit that bell notification. I have more. I have a Casey Concepcion breakdown coming up later on as well. So, guys, as always, appreciate y'all, man. Stay tuned here with your boy at the Scouting Room.